Hi dancers, it's Kathryn Morgan, and today I wanted to give you a further in-depth video about how to use our massage balls. In the video about exercises you could do for feet and point work strengthening, I told you about rolling out your feet, but today I want to dig deeper into this, show you about how to use it on your feet, your calves, your backs, your hips, and I think this will really help you guys out because massage is a really big part of body maintenance and being a dancer, and I think it will actually help improve your technique. So I'm going to show you different things and different ways you can use this little guy. It's in the box below if you'd like to purchase it, so let's get into it. So we're going to take the Suffolk ball and we're going to start in the middle of our arch. And I'm just going to leave my foot here for a minute. This is going to just open up that arch, open up the foot, and open up that fascia, which is part of that tissue in your foot. And you can move it around a little bit. My advice also, dancers, is if you find a tight spot, leave it there for a minute. You don't want to just be doing this, which this is good too, but it's actually better if you let the muscle release. So even though it hurts, and you might find that really tight spot, relax for a minute and let it release. So we're just going to get that arch. You can also go further up under the heel. That's actually going to help your Achilles. The Achilles attaches up under that heel. So releasing this and leaving this here is if you have a tight Achilles, you can even step on it. That's going to help that. See, I'm not like moving around like crazy. This is better for you. And then we're going to go along each metatarsal. And that's opening up that foot, finding a tight spot, holding it there. Another one you'll really feel, I'll turn this way, is the pinky. Right under that pinky toe, especially for those of you that do point. This part of your foot takes a beating. So from there, we're just going to go along the outside of the arch. You will be surprised at how tight this is. Along the outside, ouch. And pretty much all of my weight is on my foot. Again, stopping and holding. So now that we've done the inside, we're going to do the outside of the foot, and we're going to get the FHL tendon, which is the tendon that runs under the big toe and then up into the ankle. If you have really tight arches or that tendon's been bothering you, this can help with this. And again, trust me, you'll feel it right along that tendon. So now we're going to do the back and forth. I would recommend doing the holding pattern first, and then you can just, at the end, do the back and forth motion in the foot to release everything. One final thing you can do is use the ball to stretch out your toes too, by leaving your toe on it and doing demi-point. That feels good. Now what I want you to do is stand parallel with both feet. Do you feel a difference in the one that you rolled out? You should. Okay, so now I'm going to teach you some other things you can do with this ball. One I really enjoy doing before class is my calves. So you can take the ball, and again, same kind of thing as with the feet. Don't just roll. Just find a spot, hold it. Press it down. You'll feel it. Trust me. Go up that calf. Maybe point and flex, that'll help that ball get in there. Finding those spots, and you can maybe even start low. Again, top of that Achilles, that's really tight on a lot of people. Pointing and flexing, and try, I know it's hard, but try to relax your legs. If you tense up, the ball is never gonna really dig in there. The only way it's gonna work is to breathe, and when you feel a spot, hold it there. This is really good because you can target specific knots that sometimes bigger rollers or foam rollers can't target. That's why I like these little balls. Just going up the calf, ooh, hello. And again, if you find a spot, maybe point, flex, and then release because it'll get it in there. Put a little more weight on it. Also, you can control the amount of pressure getting up into that calf. Feel free to turn the leg in a little bit. Get the meaty part of your calf or turn it out. So just spot doing all the way up that calf. Oof, great way to get the kinks out. So once you've done your calves all the way up, the other thing you can do is if you need to, you can use your hand with the ball. That's sometimes good, not quite as effective, but it's a great way to maybe get those inner thighs. I really like doing my inner thighs like this. Ouch. So use the ball, getting in, and then again, find a spot you need it, and hold it, press, breathe, release it, press, breathe. Someone needs to roll out and release and just keep moving along. My favorite one that I do that I cannot take class without is my hips. This is really good if you're trying to improve your turnout. So I'm going to take the ball and I'm going to put it right up under my hip. Scoot until you find a spot. Trust me, you will. And then hold it and breathe. Right now I'm kind of doing the outer hip. Not quite those turnout muscles yet, but I'm feeling it. And just breathe. If you've ever seen me before class, you see me hanging out like this, and what is she doing? She's getting her turnout going. And then again, it's the same kind of thing. Maybe go up the hip. Oof. Find that spot and hold it and breathe. Try and relax, especially your shoulders. Try and breathe. And then up the side. This is hard to get on the foam roller. It's why I like using the ball. Is this along the side of your hip? I feel this spot right up in here, all the way down to my little toe. Everything is connected, dancers. That's why it's so important to roll out. Then from here, now that I've done this side, then you can kind of turn a little bit, and now we're getting into those glutes and into those hip rotator muscles, those turnout muscles. Finding that spot, breathe. Again, just pinpointing areas. Ooh, hello. It helps to like listen to music or do something else while you do this. And just go around and find those spots and hold it. Again, you don't need to go back and forth. This really isn't going to do much right here. The thing that does it is to find it and hold it. That's how you're going to release the muscle. Another thing you can do is put it in your lower back. That's a nice one. I don't know if you can see, but put it in your lower back. And oftentimes the muscles right around the base of the spine get really tight, especially on dancers. This is with arabesques. So just use that ball. You might get a back crack too. My back just popped. So find those muscles, work that ball around that lower spine, and you'll feel it. And again, you find a spot, you just hold it and breathe. This too is hard to get in between those vertebrae on a foam roller. Foam rollers are great for the IT bands, but this is really good for those little muscles in there. Okay, you can do your IT with this, but it really, really hurts. I almost recommend using a foam roller, but we'll do it just for the sake of this video. Take the ball, put it under the IT band. Holy moly. Hello? This is hard because it's hard to relax. So you can try doing the IT band. Maybe a better way to do it would be like we talked about with the hand. Turn that thigh in and press the ball in on the IT band and go down. Find a spot and hold it. Find a spot and hold it. Find a spot and hold it. But I would almost do the IT bands with a foam roller. Last one I want to show you is really hard to get, also on a thicker device, but it's in between the shoulder blades. So take that ball, put it under, and stick that whatever side you're doing, stick this arm up so that shoulder can relax. And then you can move your arm if you like. Find that spot. Maybe bend the arm. Trust me, you guys, you do this, you'll feel it. You will not have a problem finding a tight spot. So once you find that spot, hold it. And I realize you can't do all of this every day before class. It just takes too long. But if you're watching television, watching a movie, you're after class with not a lot to do, pinpointing these muscles like this is so good for you, and it's really going to help your muscles relax and recover, and also open up and improve your flexibility. It's so important to get, self-massage and to release the fascia, because otherwise the more dancing and exercise you do, you just tighten, 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 and if you never release those muscles, they can't open and relax and then strengthen again. So it's so important. You can even go up to your neck. That's why I love these little balls, and they're so inexpensive. You can get more than one and do both shoulder blades at once, although that might be kind of hard. So just, again, maneuver around. When you find a spot, hold it. And you don't have to hold it for long. I'd say maybe 20 seconds. is fine, just so long as you kind of feel that the muscles released a little bit. So that's it, dancers. Again, you can use this pretty much anywhere, however you want to, but it is so important to open up the fascia, open up those muscles. I myself feel really awful if I don't roll out before class. It just helps open out the hips, and it actually helps improve your turnout as well. So I highly encourage you guys to start doing, if not this full version of these rolling out exercises, something along these lines. If you guys have any other questions about any of our other tools, how to use them, maybe some exercises, leave me a comment in the box below. If you missed the video on where I explain about our width system for our pointe shoes, it's right down there. You can click it to watch. Love you guys so much, and I will see you next time.